Let's watch this shocking CCTV footage in China when a simple task nearly turns into a disaster. In the footage, a woman is seen washing her motorbike, unaware of the danger behind her. Just as she finishes and turns her back, a parked car in front of her suddenly begins reversing. Within seconds, the vehicle slams into her motorbike, knocking it over. Fortunately, she avoids being hit by mere inches, escaping what could have been a serious accident. We're moving right on to a shocking construction accident that took place on the 19th of June, 2018. This video was captured by a CCTV camera at the scene. Let's take a look. The roof of the building suddenly collapsed while it was being constructed, taking down the workers with it. It's unclear if there were any casualties, but a lot of people have criticized the building method that was being used. What do you think about this? A shocking moment captured on CCTV in India reveals the devastating consequences of reckless driving on a busy highway. Let's watch this. In the footage, a car driver dangerously enters the highway in the wrong direction, forcing motorcyclists to swerve to avoid a collision. However, one rider is unable to react in time and crashes directly into the vehicle. The impact triggers a chain reaction, leading to multiple accidents on the road. This reckless mistake could have been fatal, serving as a harsh reminder of the dangers of wrong-way driving. Watch this surprising CCTV footage from November 20th, 2020, as factory workers in China turn a moving conveyor belt into an unexpected hazard. In the footage, two workers casually walk across the conveyor belt. Moments later, two more attempt to follow. The first worker successfully jumps across the gap, but the second one takes a different approach, lifting his toes to bridge the gap. However, he fails to realize that the other belt is moving in the opposite direction. In an instant, his feet get sucked into the machine, creating a terrifying scene. Fortunately, his quick-thinking co-workers immediately shut down the conveyor, preventing a worse outcome. But his feet were already caught in the mechanism. Would you ever take such a risky step? Not all heroes wear capes, and this video is proof of that. The video was recorded by a CCTV camera at the scene of the shocking incident that took place in 2021. Let's take a look. The man noticed the empty car driving itself, and he quickly jumped into it to pull the brakes and make it stop. He didn't even think twice before doing it. While a lot of people have admired the man for his heroic act, many have also said it was careless and unnecessary since the car wasn't going to crash into anyone. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Our next video takes us to Norway, where a shocking and terrifying incident took place. This video was taken by a bystander who happened to witness the incident. Take a look at this. There was a heavy storm in the area, and this caused flooding and landslides that displaced people's homes. This home was swept away in the floods and slammed into a bridge before it floated away in pieces. It's so sad to see someone's home be destroyed, but at least no one got hurt. This terrifying video takes us to Belgium. The video was taken by a bystander who witnessed the shocking incident on the 29th of November, 2024. Let's take a look.
Whoa.
The bus suddenly broke down on the railway due to a malfunction, and the driver tried his best to prevent a collision. He evacuated the passengers and called emergency services immediately. However, the train was too close for it to be stopped before hitting the bus. While 2 people on the train were injured and hospitalized, there were no casualties. Our next video takes us to Queen City, Philippines, where a very unexpected incident took place. This video was taken by a bystander who witnessed the incident. Take a look at this. It all began with a water leak in the mall. Water suddenly began pouring from the ceiling, and while the staff were still trying to handle that, the ceiling collapsed entirely. No one was hurt, but that must have been very shocking for everyone involved. Now we're moving on to Indonesia, where a situation that was supposed to be heartwarming turned scary in the blink of an eye. This video was taken by a bystander who witnessed the incident. Let's take a look. The boat was a rescue boat on an operation to evacuate a farmer when the strong currents caused it to capsize. Fortunately, the 4 rescue workers were all wearing life jackets and were also skilled swimmers, and they all survived. This video is a reminder of how much risk rescue workers take to help other people. They are such amazing people. Let's witness this intense dashcam footage captured on the Brooklyn Bridge in New York City, USA, where a speeding car's reckless driving leads to a shocking crash. In the footage, the car can be seen racing down the bridge at high speed, weaving through traffic. Suddenly, in the distance, it loses control and crashes. The video then cuts to the aftermath, revealing a chaotic scene with multiple vehicles involved in the accident. Debris is scattered across the road as traffic comes to a halt. How do you think this accident could have been prevented? Which of these videos shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. This footage taken in St. Petersburg, Russia, shows a tragic incident. This shocking video was captured by a CCTV camera near the scene of the incident. Let's take a look. The bus driver lost control of the bus, causing it to drive inside the river and become submerged. There were about 20 people on the bus, but 7 of them did not survive. The bus driver was in good condition, and this has caused people to wonder if something more sinister went on. What do you think? Is there any chance this accident was intentional? Not all heroes wear capes, and this man might be the reason for that statement. This heartwarming video was taken by a bystander who witnessed the whole thing go down. Take a look at this.
Get my dog. Her dog. Get my dog. Get my dog. Now. I'll go down.
Hold on.
Hang on.
I can't get the dog.
Zach.
Here. Oh. I can't get the dog.
Zach. Here's it.
Maybe she's gone.
No, she better not be. I better have him.
I got your dog. Oh!
Oh, you.
Swim to the boat. Swim to the boat.
The woman's car was getting completely submerged in the deep floodwaters, and this man jumped in to save her before the car could finally sink. Not only did he save her, he went back in the water to also save her dog. This is such an admirable act of service. This dramatic and shocking video will have your jaw on the ground. The video was captured by a police body cam in Georgia, USA. Let's take a look.
Good. At their line, 1050 rollover. Lines in second EMS, immediate roll. Previous 1050, 84 west.
The car was speeding down the Georgia highway when it caught a tow truck ramp and flew about 120 feet in the air, Dukes of Hazzard style. Fortunately, the driver survived the accident, though with serious injuries. This video just goes to show the importance of not speeding and also paying attention while driving. This shocking and dramatic video was taken by a bystander in Dallas, in the United States. Take a look at this. The two planes were at an air show in Dallas Executive Airport when they collided in the sky and crashed horribly. It was a very shocking moment for the bystander, as things took a dark turn from the fun they had come to watch. This is definitely one of the most shocking things I've ever seen. We're moving on to Jacksonville, Florida, where an attempt to show off went horribly wrong. This scary and shocking video was taken by a bystander near the scene. Let's take a look.
Old school. Yeah. 60 Chanel. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Охренеть. Охренеть. Let's go.
The Chevrolet driver was trying to speed up and show how fast he could go, but instead, he lost control and crashed into an MPV 2 lanes over. The crash caused the MPV to go off the road, and it ended up flipping a few times before landing on its side. It's unclear whether there were any injuries, but a lot of people have blamed the Chevrolet driver for their carelessness, and I agree. What do you think? The next video takes us to Brazil, where a tragic incident was recorded by a bystander at the scene. Let's take a look. The people were enjoying a fun time in their boat when a huge piece of the mountain broke off and fell on them. The terrifying incident led to the loss of 2 lives, leaving 25 others injured. This has to be one of the scariest things I've ever seen. What do you think? This tragic video takes us to Ghana, where the sad incident took place. The video was taken by a bystander who happened to be at the scene. Let's take a look. The truck was carrying an extremely heavy load that ended up falling onto another truck and a car right beside it. This unfortunate incident is really a sad one, and I think it could have been prevented. The load should have been secured properly or been carried by a larger truck. How tragic. We're moving on to a scary and chaotic video that was captured by a CCTV camera on the 18th of May, 2022. Let's take a look. The mechanic got crushed by a vehicle after an equipment error in the shop. Luckily, his predicament was immediately noticed, and the other workers immediately rushed in to help lift the car. What a chaotic moment. This next video takes us to Midtown Manhattan, New York City. The shocking and terrifying video was taken by a bystander who witnessed the incident.
Oh, fuck.
Dangling underneath. I told you, forget about that shit. Let's go.
The construction crane had caught on fire, but it couldn't be reached by fire crews. Eventually, it began to fall apart, crashing into a high-rise building beside it and causing people to run away in fear. The crane caused minor injuries to at least 4 construction workers and 2 firefighters. The next video is a heart-stopping one that was captured in 2025 by a drone in San Diego, USA. Take a look at this. The boat was carrying illegal immigrants when it capsized in the waves off Ocean Beach, San Diego. 20 to 30 people were thrown into the ocean, and lifeguards and brave surfers immediately jumped in to help out. Unfortunately, authorities fear that one person who is still missing did not survive the accident. The next video takes us to Idaho, USA, where a tragic helicopter crash took place in 2022. This video was taken by a bystander who was at the scene. Let's take a look. The helicopter had 2 pilots on it, and they were fighting a fire in Idaho. Due to some problems, the aircraft crashed into the Salmon River, causing both pilots to lose their lives. How sad. Watch this harrowing footage from a factory where a worker's arms are tragically caught in a stamping press, and the quick actions of his co-workers may have saved his life. The footage captures the horrifying moment when the worker's arms are suddenly pulled into the machine while operating a stamping press. As panic sets in, his co-workers act swiftly, tying their shirts around his arms to staunch the bleeding. Despite their desperate efforts, the worker tragically lost both arms, but survived.